Daniel 6:18b, the second part. I'd like to spend this video focusing on this word. So let's look at it in the BHS. It turns out that there are textual variants having to do with the vocalization, which is to say this D part of verse 18. Before the comma, this is talking about the plural. The signet rings, plural, of his lords. Whereas after the comma is evidence in favor of a singular, and you can see the patach tav instead of kametz tav. Now, in favor of signet rings, we see the Old Greek, where the blue word is the singular, the green word is the plural. So Darius has his ring, and the lords have their rings. But interestingly, Theodotion has the singular both times. Another ancient version we can turn to is the Vulgate. You can see in this verse that it's the same word both times. It's the singular. But I'd actually like to spend a little more time talking about the evidence lying behind the Gothic C. This denotes the Cairo Geniza. It's a trove of documents that were uncovered in the late 1800s from a synagogue in Cairo. And according to this note, there's evidence on both sides. So let's just look at something we can find. One of the documents was the Bible translation of Sa'adiah ben Yosef Gaon. And this was actually known in his commentary on Daniel, and the documents that we're going to look at were written from the 10th to the 11th century. This document, unfortunately, has the word we need in the rip on that line, so it's not going to help us very much. This document is currently housed at the Cambridge University Library. This document is in the Russian National Library in St. Petersburg, and the relevant verse is here, and here's a transcription. And as we look at it, we might wonder, wait a minute, what is this? This isn't Hebrew, this isn't Aramaic, and a clue shows up right here, this prefix al before melech. This is Judeo-Arabic, that is to say Arabic written in Hebrew letters. Sa'adiah ben Gaon's Bible translation was into Arabic. And it turns out that this particular document and his commentary and his Bible translation support seal and seals. Here are the sources that I used to bring together this exploration, this deep dive into the Cairo Geniza, which is not the most valuable text critical evidence, but it's interesting and good to know about.